Hey team, look at Bina. Bina was fixing her hair before we came on, and hey, it looks good. That looks fantastic. I think it looks cute when it was pulled up though. But all right, team. So some of you know because I shot some messages out about 2 minutes to let you know that we were hopping on live to share with you all something that Bina brought up last night. We had our ugly sweater Zoom party, and we were just going around chatting, kind of like an open table discussion at the end. And Bina had shared something that her and her sister Becky had tried, and none of us can take credit for open table discussion at the end. Oh, I hear it. But none of us can take credit for this idea. We definitely heard it from one of our amazing upline leaders, Kelly France. She shared it with us on one of her team trainings. And like most people, we hear ideas and we pull pieces from those ideas and tweak it and come up with what works for our business. So that is what Bina and Becky have done. They used Kelly's idea that she shared and kind of tweaked a few things to make it their own. And what Bina was sharing with us last night, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is great, because I know not everybody, but a lot of people are kind of feeling just this holiday slump and kind of just blah. And I was like, Bina, if we could just share this information with the team, get it out. Maybe, you know, some people can squeeze in a party before the holidays. I know me personally, I literally just set up a Battle of the Hosts party right before we came on this live. And I'm going to squeeze that in with a game night this Sunday and try to wrap that up. But I would love to try this, and I'm excited to hear how you ladies are doing it and take some notes. So Bina, I'm going to let you take it away. I did pull up the training on my phone, so if I see questions that come in, I'll just kind of like raise my hand and let you know. So you take it away.
Okay, awesome. All right, so let me just put this in front of me so I follow this. Okay, so I saw the training and from Kelly, and I thought she's doing one party a month. Okay, I want to do that, number one, because I don't want to do parties every single weekend. So I thought a mega party. Okay, I've heard it before, but I just never did it. And then she brought up the thing about doing it with another stylist, and I thought that would be super fun. So let me try this. And because I was just trying it for the first time, I said, what better person to try it with than my sister? Because if it's a flop, then it's not like one of my team. It's different when it's your relative. So we're able to do it together. And it's kind of fun. And plus Becky started as a stylist in November of last year, but she really just did it for the discounts. And she just was really getting started back into getting into building her business now. So I thought this would be an awesome point for her to do from a training standpoint. And that's another thing I love about this too, is you as a senior stylist or seasoned stylist, I should say, when you have someone who is new and you're trying to onboard them, this would be a great opportunity to bring a stylist in with you to do dual stylist parties. One of the things that Kelly did say though is that you don't have to just stop at teaming with someone on your team. You can team with another sister elsewhere, because you'll grab some things from each other when you have discussions about how you want to run the party. Then all of a sudden you could take a best practice from them and implement it into your parties when you do have your own mega parties solo. One of the goals that we had in this was, of course, we want PV for sure. Who doesn't want PV? We want to be key. We want to do all that stuff. But the ultimate goal out of this was to grow the business. For me, I have about 600 something members, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but I mentioned on the live last night that they're kind of all tapped out. They don't even want retired sets anymore. I mean, nothing is making them want to do anything. I offered them 10 sets in a blanket, like a post. I posted on there 10 sets to have a party with me, and I got 0 bites. Like none. Like they didn't want any. And Becky's trying to build her business, so this would be an opportunity for her to expand her network as well. So I'm going to try not to do all the talking, but we know I can talk, so I'm trying to keep going. Okay, so the way that we started it is I messaged 7 to 8 people, my VIPs, people who haven't had parties, that kind of thing. And I just said, I have this script that I sent them, but basically I said, hey, I'm looking to have a mega party, host mega party with 3 to hostesses thought of you, and then this is the date I'm looking at. This is what I'll be offering for you if you want to have it. It's going to be super fun. It'll start this day. It'll end this day. What do you say? Yes. And I just put exclamation or, question mark. And I had 3 people take it. And Becky had 2. So we just went with that, even though the number's off. I get an advantage because I got 1 extra person. So we're bound to win.
Whatever.
We'll see. Oh, and then the thing too that I just wanted to comment on this one, like I mentioned, is we personally messaged people because I am living proof that just posting a graphic on your VIP group and offering them a freaking world does not work. You need to personally message them. Yeah. And, I offered them less in the personal message than I did in that blanket graphic. And I got biters, but it's because I asked them personally. So the personal message works. Mm-hmm. So what we did, we mind you, it's pretty messy. We're still in the middle of it. Actually, today is the first day of the party. We opened it on Monday. It starts today. We're messy in the background, but to all the people attending, I think it looks pretty awesome. I think.
I love that, Bina. I love that. I just have to say that I am definitely like, my family and people that know me make fun of me and say I'm the person that builds a plane in the air. I'm like, okay, we're going up here and we're going to build the plane while we're in the sky and we're going to figure it out. And I love that you do that because in so many things in this business, you start messy and people feel like, oh, I have to wait until I know. I have to wait until I have this. I have to wait until I have to wait. I have to wait. And it's like, you're never going to be ready. Like you have to start somewhere and you will just figure it out as you go. So I absolutely love that you guys, just started a complete train wreck. And just like you said, the people that are in the party, they're probably like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. And you guys are the only ones that know what's supposed to happen. So that's awesome.
Yeah. And even we don't know what's supposed to happen. We're just making it happen as we go.
Day by day.
That's the part. So so our schedule, and I'll let Becky talk about a few things here. You'll get your chance in a second, Beck. Don't worry.
I'm not concerned. Go ahead.
But the way we planned it, and this is up to now, right? Even as of this morning, we were like shifting things around. But the way we initially planned it was, so for those of you who don't know, I traditionally do lives. I do like my parties. I don't even think I knew what a girls' night in was until earlier this year. And you can ask Erin Durham. I met her at conference and we were talking about girls' night in. I was like, what the heck is girls' night in? Like, what does that even mean? What do you do? And then finally I started following posts. I was like, because I always just do live sales in my parties. So I'm really trying to get away from that because I would really love for them to go to the website and order from there. So we're trying something new. And what we're doing is we are doing a live every day from Wednesday through Saturday. It's short, but it's basically like a showcase of the sets. I'm not doing sales. I'm not offering sales, but I got this from a party swap. Side note, do party swaps, people, because you will learn something from the other hostess. And I implemented 2 things that I did a Zaya party. And I chose this specific hostess because she got me into direct sales in a previous business and I loved her and I was right. I loved her. She did amazing. But I stole 2 things. And one of them was she showcased the clothes and she wasn't selling them. She was just showing you what they looked like and she was giving you more detail on it specifically. So that's what we decided to do with the nails. We just actually did it, about an hour ago, maybe. And we went on and I'm breaking them up into categories. So Wednesday I'm doing Christmas sets and overlays. And then tomorrow's gonna be solids. And the next day will be glitters. And the next day will be designs. And it's really just to showcase them. And you can't really get visual from the full visual or from the thumbprint or the thumbnail that's on the website. But I showed them the sets and I kind of talked through like, hey, what would look really good with this? Or, talk through like, this is a rich blue glitter, those of you who like blue. So just talking through that with them. And then we are doing daily giveaways. I'll let Becky talk on that. And then on Sunday, we're doing girls' night in. We don't know what that means yet. We figured that we're going to wait in part because we just don't know, but we're going to see how the parties and see how the interaction is in this party to see if Maybe we do the traditional girls' night in where it's just nonstop posts, but we have an open option for the two of us to do a live friendly family feud. We've done that in my VIP group and they love it. So that might be another option. I don't know what's going to tip the scale for us to go either way. I think it's just going to be based on what kind of interaction we're getting out of this group. So more to come on that, but I will stop talking and I will let Becky chime in on some of the scheduling.
Okay, sorry, that's for me now.
Yes, go with your notes.
I'm sorry, guys. This is my first time. I'm nothing like Bina. I don't talk as much as her, but I will keep mine short and sweet because we want to keep this short and sweet. But anyways, Bina and I did talk about how we're going to do the party. She is responsible for the daily posts, and I'm in charge of the welcome posts, welcoming everybody, the new guest. And then throughout the day, we just post maybe 1 or 2. So on average, we have about 5 to 6 posts daily. Yeah. Okay. And then the other thing we are doing is the prizes. Now, this one, like she said, we're just winging it. Everything we're doing is just winging it. But as far as the prizes, because she has 3 hostesses, I have 2. We wanted our hostesses to have the chance to earn, how do you say, the same price? Okay, so if one will, for every buy 3, get 1 online, we drop stuff in their goodie bags for each hostess. So they have a chance to not only get I think it was 5 free sets for hosting a party, however many we said, I can't remember. They also get a chance to earn goodie bag or prizes in their goodie bags. And then also for our guest, we are doing, I think it's $5 color cash. We haven't decided if that's going to be our prize for our daily games raffles. Or if we're going to change it up, maybe do twosies, free shipping, nail file, just some kind of prize. But we want also, if we do the $5 cash, it incentivizes them to use it by ordering online. So that also helps their hostess.
So the thing with the color cash, the reason why we decided to go with color cash, and this is one thing that I got from my party swap person, is there's a daily giveaway, and the color cash or whatever we decide to use, but let's just say we're going to use color cash. Color cash is the giveaway. That is going to be, it has to be used in this party. It can't be, it expires when this party expires.
Oh,
so
that's genius.
You have to use it now. So if they place an order online, then we just Venmo them, their color cash, or that's really what it's going to be, is we'll just give them back the cash that way. But I loved that idea because it doesn't get them off a future purchase. It gives them off a purchase that they're going to place to now, not tonight, not tomorrow, but to now.
To benefit
and then the giveaway part, the daily giveaway. So Becky does, like she said, she does the welcome post, and it's every day. She doesn't matter if it's 1 person who joins or 10 people, she does a welcome post. And the important thing here is to make sure that every single post you have is, when they're commenting, there's a call to action, as you should have on every single post, whether it's in your VIP group or anything. You want interaction. So there's an ask on every post, whether it's post a GIF or whatever, but also tag your hostess. So then that way hostess is tagged. We can see who's who's getting more interaction. We can trash talk back and forth, like Team Isabel, your folks are like killing it. Team Orlean, where are you? Something like that. But they're already trash talking each other. And because Becky knows some of my hostesses, they're like, Becky's team is going down. And, they're just openly trash talking like that. But then the other part too, when we do the daily giveaway, we're doing 1 each morning, and that's what I post. And today was just something simple. And it was, hey, the party started. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Drop a screenshot of your notification, blah, 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 something like that. Tag your hostess below and get entered to win the color cash. Now, the way that the party swap swap person did when she did my party, and I don't know that I necessarily agree with it, but I don't know another way to do it, is she just kind of randomly picked someone. It wasn't a drawing, it wasn't anything like that. She just saw people who were tagging, the hostesses, and then she would just pick one. And in some cases she would say, hey, can you pick one? Can you pick someone? And I was like, well, okay. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna pick this person. And she said, well, that person already placed an order, so maybe you want to pick someone else. And I thought that that's the part that I wasn't sure, I wasn't in agreement with, but I also don't know how to combat it, because you do want to get it off of people who are going to place an order in your party that at that point. But someone who already purchased a party, I kind of think it's unfair to not allow them to win. So that's, I'm toying with that. We've also not really disclosed what the prize is on every giveaway. It's more or less you're going to win a prize. And then, when they win, then we'll tell them what the prize is. We'll put another post up saying, hey, Danielle, congrats. You won $5 color cash to use off your purchase in this party, or to use off your purchase. It expires at the end of this party, and then we'll message, and then we'll message them on the side. But there's always a call to action on every post. And I'm trying to think what else, but that's not news. And then we're doing I put my hostesses in a group chat. So I group chat with them and tell them, hey, the party's going to start. Make sure you already open up the group, go invite your people. Remember that this is Battle of the Hostess. So whoever has the most sales will get the grand prize. I don't know what that is, but we'll figure out what that prize is when we have a winner. But Becky and I did come to an agreement that we're going to make sure that our hostesses are getting the same thing, because we're going to be posting it in the group. And I don't want to say, hey, you only need 2 more buy 3 get 1 free to get a Starbucks tumbler. And then Becky's folks are like, we're not getting a Starbucks tumbler. So we thought that would be unfair. So we came to an agreement on what our prizes would be. So we're on the same page with that.
So Bina, something that you said that really stuck out to me that I feel like we can begin to incorporate in every single party that we do is how you guys came up with the goodie bag for your hostess. And every buy 3 get 1, you're dropping something in that bag. That is a genius way to get your hostess engaged, because I hear so many times that, my party flopped. I didn't have any sales. My hostess didn't do her job. But if she knows that you've got a bag and you're dropping accent packs and coupons and maybe a full set and, whatever it is into that. And then she's like, at the end, I got 10 buy 3 get 1s. I got a $300 party. That means I got 10 gifts in my bag. Like that. I love that so much. And I would also love for you or Becky to give me I know this is your first day, but a rough draft of what the daily schedule would look like. Would that be a welcome post in the morning, and then Bina is posting something after that, and then one of you is going live in the evening, or
So we talked about this. We had mentioned that's one thing that we really love about this, is that you're sharing the duties, right? You're not having to post all the time on your own, so you're sharing it. And one thing that we talked about is that we would advise people to schedule it and say okay, you're going to make your post at 7 a.m. and 12 and 5. I'm at 10 and 3 and 7. So it's spaced out. Becky and I are on the phone working. And we talk a lot throughout the day, especially because of this party. So we're like, okay, you're going to post this right now, and I'm going to post this later. So we don't even have posts scheduled right now, which is super not like me. I usually post out, schedule out, but we'll put that together and I'll send it to you, or I'll post it here in the I'm doing this because I'm seeing myself on the live over here. I'll post it in the comments from here. But basically, we're doing the welcome post in the morning, and then right after that, I have posted what the daily giveaway is, and then the rest for us to post is more sprinkling in the manis. I think Becky did Tip Tuesday yesterday, and then we talked about the launch yesterday. So it's not necessarily a schedule per se, but we are in the process of trying to put that together for the rest of the party.
Do you feel like the live showcase will be wrap up the day?
Well, I think that was the intention. We talked about going live at night. Today we went live in the middle of the day because our schedule, like around the time that we want to be fair to East Coasters, because I think all but
My
one
hostess
is in California or in Vegas. So we're trying to do. We wouldn't have been able to do it until it was like 10 p.m. East Coast time, so we did it earlier. But that's the goal. I think we were going to try to schedule something uniformly around maybe 6 o'clock Pacific time, so it's not super late for East Coasters. And then, yeah, that would wrap it up. But, while I'm talking to them and I'm doing the showcase, I'm also telling them about Color Street, and I'm talking to them about my incentive trips that I earned. And so it's an opportunity for me to be able to connect with them. Becky was going to be on the live with me. Our plan is to go live together. However,
I'm working.
She's working. And so, my live, I can't even go live. I had to log into my daughter's account to be able to go live. I'm on live restriction apparently from Facebook. I don't know what happened.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, that's the plan. And I think if something, I always regret it when I try to do something new and I go away from the live sales, because the live sales have gotten me where I am today. I mean, it's what boosts my PV every single month. But in all honesty, it's a pain in the ass to have to pack up the nail strips all the time, and shipping is just a lot of work. And I don't mind doing them sometimes. I actually do like giving them, because then it personalizes it. It makes you different from someone else. When they get a personalized nail mail with goodies from you versus when you get it from, because I get so bummed out when I get Color Street nail mail and there are no prizes in there. I'm jealous of my customers that they get the prizes and I just get missed. So I do love that part, but it's a lot of work. So I'm just trying to even it out.
Okay. Is there anything else that you guys need to add that people might need to know about?
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we do the thank you post, right? So we post the thank you. Like when someone places an order, we're doing our own post when it comes to that. We are sharing a graphic, so it's the same. And then our post says, thank you for your purchase. You're supporting, Danielle's party. You get congrats, Danielle, you earned another prize for your goodie bag. So then, it kind of helps to motivate them. It helps to motivate others to make purchases. So, and then we're once the sales start picking up and every hostess actually has orders, we'll probably start putting something in there on a daily basis that kind of is a tally, like Team Bina or Team Becky or Team Danielle, the hostesses, who's winning, that kind of thing. And there was one other thing that I just thought about and I did not write it down, but I can't remember what it was.
I love this. I have a lot of notes. And actually, Leslie already said that she is wanting to try this. She's going to pair up with Danetta, another stylist on the team, to do this. And Christine and Lindsay are talking about trying to do this. So that's awesome. I'm super excited for this. I want to try it as well. But with me just starting the Battle of the Host, I don't know if maybe I'll kick it off like with the new year and maybe try to kick off January doing something like this. But I definitely don't want to like put too much on my plate, but you never know with me, because I might build that plane in the air and do it this month. You never know. So,
we're already talking about possibly doing like a battle, like
every
a
month.
battle of the sisters or whatever, like for us, and possibly do this every month. I don't want to just single out and have it only me and her do it. So that's going to be a something for me to consider, because I love the idea of also branching out. And Becky does her parties the way she does her parties because she learned how to do them for me. But I would love to branch out outside of our team within Team No Excuses and another downline because they do things totally different, and I want to learn more and see what incorporates from other people as well.
Yes, I love that idea. And pairing up with your battle buddy or your accountability partner or something like that and doing it, I think that would be ideal. And I think too, some of us that are leaders and seasoned stylists, helping our stylists that are newer that might be scared to have parties, like that might help. So
yeah, I think that's super key.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for sharing. I'm going to wrap this up because I have a basketball game to go to and I got to feed my fam before I leave. But I appreciate you, Bina and Becky, taking time to share with us. I know this was totally on the fly. Literally messaged Bina just a few hours ago about this, and we pulled it together. We built the plane in the air and we shared with everybody. And I hope that you have taken something away from this. If you would, just let us know if you have any questions, and also let us know your takeaways from it. Is it something that you think you would want to try, or did you get some inspiration to create your own idea? Let us know what your takeaways are from this training, and we will talk to you all soon. Thanks again, Bina and Becky.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.